Hey dolls, so I am back. So in this video I'm going to show you dolls how I got this hair, and also in this video I used some new products. Both of the products are from Wig Dealer, so if you want to see how these products work, I got the lace blend spray and the melting spray, and it was my first time trying them. If you could see how my wig is looking, then you probably already know what I'm about to say, but if y'all want to see how I got this look, then keep on watching. Okay, y'all, so this hair is from Allie Grace. So this is the bag that the hair came in. Also inside of the bag they did send some wig caps. They are like a brown color, so these don't really work for me. And then also their little pamphlet that kind of tells you how to care for your hair and all of that kind of stuff. So that's what came inside of the packaging. This is a highlighted wig. Let me see if I can pull up the details. Okay, so this is a 4x4 closure wig, 26 inches, and it is a highlighted wig. As you can see, it has some really nice dark tones, and then you have some really pretty golden caramel type highlights in this hair. Super cute. And I did this style with no baby hairs because I just thought that it looked fine without them. I may add some later, but yeah, so this is how the hair looks. I did have to add some layers into the hair. I'll probably go back in and add a few more, but I just wanted to show y'all on camera kind of how I do my quick layers in the front, just to give the hair more body and like a more prettier look. But yeah, the star of this show is definitely this wig. The lace is bomb, and also using these products worked amazing on the hair. So you will see me actually tint the lace and also use the melting spray as my adhesive to actually apply this wig. And if you look up really close, it blends in really nice. Like, I feel like the lace tint is a good match for my skin tone. So if you're around my skin tone, definitely pick this up in the color that I have. But yeah, if y'all want to see how I got this look, then just keep on watching. Okay, dolls, so I'm starting off with the lace blend spray. The color that I got is honey. I looked at some videos and like on their Instagram and stuff like that to try to figure out if this color was going to be good for me, and it was a perfect match. So if you are around my skin tone, NC42 and MAC, that's like an easy reference for you. But yeah, this color worked out perfect. So as you can see, I'm just spraying it. It is a liquidy, watery kind of substance. So after I spray it, I blow dry it down, and then I go back in and spray some more to fill in any patches that were not covered, and then I blow dry once again. It looks really dark at first, but then once you blow dry it down, you can see how much lighter it got. And then I go back in for a third time and spray again and blow dry it down once again. It just looks dark at first. Don't be intimidated. Once you blow dry it down, it does dry down a little lighter, like it's not as dark. But this color worked out perfect for me. So I didn't tint the lace all the way to the end, the part that's going to be cut off, because that would have just been wasting product. So you can't really see the color of it that much, but you will see once we do the meltdown how well it matches. And I do have a cap underneath. I probably should have done like the ball cap method just to make it even more seamless, but I didn't feel like doing all of that, so I just have a cap on and kind of push back. So I just took down all of my pin curls. Like I said, I did let them sit overnight pretty much, and then now I'm going to pull the hair back into place. Don't worry about that area where you can see the cap across where I have pushed it back or whatever. That will be blended in later on, and you won't be able to really see it. So I like to cut off these little extra tabs on the sides because the lace is kind of like doubled up, sandwiched together. So it's like two pieces of lace, and that is harder to melt down, and it just messes up your sledge. Okay, so I just cut those off, and then I'm gonna go in with the melting spray, also by Wig Dealer. Not sponsored whatsoever. I bought this stuff for my own money, as y'all know. So yeah, I'm just going to spray across the full hairline where the closure is at. They do recommend that you use this spray, you know, like section by section, but since it's a closure, it's not that big, so you know, it's not really shifting or anything like that whenever you're spraying it down. So once I spray it down, I'm using the blow dryer and a rat tail comb and pushing the rat tail comb down and blow drying it into place. Then I'm going to take my elastic band and tie this around to melt the hair or the lace into place even more. Blow dry that down, and now you can see how it is looking. It's already giving melted, it's already giving scalp, but we do have to go in and remove the excess lace. So I'm going to take my really sharp little scissors. These are from Hobby Lobby, from the sewing area. So you know, any store like in the sewing area, you can get some little scissors like this that are really sharp and more precise. And since they are little and very sharp, they work really, really good for lace. Like, I just picked up the perfect thing. I've had these for a while, but I'm just like really starting to get into them even more. Like, y'all probably see these in every video now, but you can see it's nice and melted, but on the area where we have lifted it a little bit, you want to go back in and spray it down. So just spray the hairline back down into place, and then I'm going to blow dry it once again to make sure that everything is nice and melted. If you want to, you can put your elastic band back on to push it into the skin even more, but I just use the edge of the rat tail comb and my blow dryer to do this instead. So you can see how it's looking. It's definitely giving scalp like what lace, period. And this is a closure. Like, it's giving frontal vibes, you know, but just in the center, you know what I'm saying? So now I'm gonna comb the hair down, and then I'm just gonna brush it out to brush out all of the curls, and then we will start working on styling the hair. It looks crazy right now because it's kind of like all over the place and it's not set how it's gonna be. So, you know, trust the process. Like, whenever you're doing a wig, it's not gonna start off flawless from the beginning. Like, you definitely have to go through some steps to get everything to look how you want it to look. So after I've combed out the hair, I'm going to go in with my rat tail comb and just part off a middle part. And I don't know, for some reason I always have a problem with this. Like, it do not be wanting to give bust down vibes. It be trying to go all to the side and all kind of stuff. So what I like to do is use my hot comb to start melting the hair and laying it into place before I use a wax stick on it at all, just in case I need to repart anything. It will be easier to mold it in the fashion that I want it to be, if you know what I'm saying. So I'm just going back in with my comb again, straightening up the part even more, and then now I'm going to use my wax stick. You can use any wax stick that you have, and I'm just going to put a little bit of that, and then also use my hot comb to melt that down into place. And this is really going to mold the hair and give it a more sleek, not wiggy kind of look. Because if you leave it all pushed up and like not flat in the front, that definitely gives wig, if you know what I'm saying. So now I'm just working on the front area and kind of combing it out with the edge brush, but I'm using the little comb to really separate those hairs to make sure that they aren't stuck together from the hairspray or anything like that. And then I'm going to grab my hot comb once again, and I like to do this pushed back kind of motion because I just like it, and it gives a natural pretty vibe and a more glam vibe to the hair instead of just having it, you know, come straight down. I like to do the little pushback thing. So that is what I'm doing, and also pushing the hair down in the parting area. And now I'm going to add some concealer to the part. This is going to help hide where the wig cap is at so that you won't be able to see that line as well. So I'm just going to define my part using some concealer. I'm pretty sure everyone has some concealer that they can use, or a foundation, or sometimes I also like to use a foundation powder. It just depends on my mood. So after I apply this, I like to go in with a wrapping mousse to really set it in place. Like I always say, it's just like setting your makeup in place. Using a setting spray, it's going to melt the makeup and make it look more like skin. That's the same thing that it's going to do to your lace. Like, the part looks more like an actual skin part versus a makeup part, if you know what I'm saying. So now I decided I wanted to put a few layers in the hair, and this is just going to give the hair more body and just give it a different pretty vibe. So you can see I'm just doing a little bit of face framing layers right in the front. This is so easy. And yeah, just practice a little bit, but it's really easy to do. Anybody can do this. You don't have to be a hairstylist to do some face framing layers. It may not be perfect like a stylist, but it works for me. So I'm just grabbing my shears and going down the hair, starting off shorter and then going down. Like you just want to do little chops going down the hair. And you can see here, there's still some hairs that are longer. So I'm going to go back in and trim down those a little bit more. And it's just giving body. Like watch, whenever I flip this hair back and comb it out, like it's just giving so much more volume than the other side is. Like look at the difference. Just those few little layers made a total difference. So I did the same thing on the other side, but I kind of just skipped over that clip because I already just showed y'all how I did it. So now I'm just going to finish off the look and polish up the hair and everything like that. So I'm just going back in with my hot comb and smoothing everything out and just finishing up the style. I didn't do any baby hairs, just my personal preference with this wig. I thought it looks really pretty without it, but if you want to do some, then by all means go ahead and do some baby hairs. But I thought it was really pretty like this. So yeah, that's pretty much what how I styled the hair. And then I'm going to take a little bit of hairspray just to tame any flyaways, and that is pretty much it. Super cute, right? I know, I love this hair. Okay, dolls, so this is the completed look of the hair. It has a really nice length to it. Let me just back up so you can see how long the hair falls. And this is the back of the hair. So yes, this hair turned out real cute, and it was really easy and fast to install. I did do my pin curls off camera because I like to do my pin curls on my mannequin head and have them to sit. It's a lot easier to do pin curls on a mannequin versus doing it on your own head. You can see the back and curl everything and set it into place really good. And I curled this hair yesterday, half of it, and then I curled the rest today. So yeah, the pin curls have set, you know, almost for a day except for the top parts. So yeah, and I used a really larger wand, which is this one. It's a larger barrel, if you can see, because I did want really big, loose, voluminous type curls. I didn't want the curls to be as tight as like what I normally would wear. But yeah, I think it turned out super cute. So definitely check this wig out. I will link it down below, as well as the products that I used in this video. Just my final thoughts. I think that the wig melting spray worked out amazing. Online, what I actually purchased was the melting spray and also the lace blend spray. And then in the package, they actually sent a brush for free. So I got this free detangling type brush in my package, and I think I paid around like $30. Which once I got it and I saw how small this was, I was like kind of disappointed, but this works really good. And I only used just a little bit, but just compared to like a regular hairspray, like this is mini travel size type, but I didn't have to use a lot, especially since I just did a closure wig, not a frontal. But I'm definitely going to try this when I install my next frontal as well. I'm going to see how well the hold is also, but I feel like it definitely melts in really good as long as you have a lace that is more so like your skin tone. You get more of like a transparent lace or something like that, that is going to be easier to tint and match your skin. But sometimes I get lace that is like too dark, and a lace tint will not work for that. I prefer something that's more like makeup like my Even New York tinted lace spray. This one is more like a makeup. This one is basically more like a hair dye or fabric dye water type of solution. So if the lace is too dark, that's not going to work for it. So you need something lighter versus darker, if you know what I'm saying. But yeah, I like how the lace tint worked. It worked out amazing, and also the melting spray as well. So yeah, I think the hair turned out super cute. It's really bouncy and pretty, and it's definitely giving summer vibes with the color. It's actually cool here today though, although it is spring going into summertime. Always around Easter we do get some cold weather, so it's definitely going to be more chilly for today and Good Friday and stuff like that. But this is super cute. So yeah, if y'all have any questions, leave them down below. I don't want to continue to ramble on, but I will definitely put these products to use in another video as well, so you can see how it works even more. But yeah, definitely check out this wig. If you have questions, leave them down below, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye guys.